Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl named Snow White. She had a stepmother who was very jealous of her because Snow White was more beautiful. The stepmother had a magic mirror that always told her she was the fairest in the land. But one day, the mirror said that Snow White was the fairest. The stepmother couldn't stand this, so she ordered a hunter to take Snow White to the forest and bring back her heart. But the kind hunter couldn't hurt Snow White and told her to run away and hide. Snow White was scared but listened to the hunter and ran into the forest. Lost in the forest, Snow White found a small cottage where 7 dwarfs lived. The dwarfs were named Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. They were surprised to see Snow White but welcomed her into their home. Snow White and the dwarfs became good friends. She took care of their home and cooked for them to eat, while they worked in the mines. And they were happy together. Meanwhile, the jealous stepmother disguised herself and gave Snow White a poisoned apple. Snow White took a bite and fell into a deep sleep. The dwarfs were very sad and put her in a glass coffin to keep her safe. One day, a prince heard about the sleeping princess and came to see her. He fell in love with her beauty and kissed her gently. This broke the spell, and Snow White woke up. She and the prince were very happy. They went back to the village, and Snow White became a princess. The jealous stepmother got what she deserved, and Snow White and the prince lived happily ever after. The moral of the story of Snow White and the 7 dwarfs teaches us that kindness and love are more powerful than jealousy and hatred.